Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum viewers. Today I am going to share with you a very simple and easy recipe of rainbow cake which I tried for the first time. I made this cake purely on my kids' demand. They wanted to have a rainbow cake, so I made it and I did the first experiment because I had never made this cake before. So let's come to its recipe. So for the preparation of the rainbow cake batter, I took 5 medium-sized eggs in a clean dry bowl and put in it 3/4 cup of the granulated sugar. I added 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence to it. Now with the help of an electrical beater, you have to beat these 5 eggs on high speed. It will take time. It normally takes 8 minutes to beat these eggs to a soft fluffy pale mix. You can also use hand whisk, but it will take a lot of effort and time as well. After 4 minutes, it did turn into pale mixture, but it was still very flowy. So I beat it for another 4 minutes, and then this was the right consistency which I needed. It was fluffy, pale, slow, thick, dropping, pouring consistency. Now we need to add the dry ingredients. For that, I put a sieve over the batter bowl and add 1.5 cup of all-purpose flour to it. I also added baking powder, 1 round teaspoon, and then sieve them all together so that the smooth powder comes down, and the rest I discarded, which were left in the sieve. Now on the slow speed, you have to mix these all together. It takes about 45 seconds and all the things they get mixed. You just have to combine them and you don't have to overmix them. Otherwise all the fluffiness will be finished off. So don't overmix it. Now you have to put about 2/3 cup of oil in it. You have to put this oil gradually while mixing the batter on slow speed with an electrical beater. Pour all the oil and mix with the beater. Now you have to divide batter equally into 6 portions. You can either weigh the batter on the kitchen scale, or you can pour it equally. Take same size containers or bowls so that each container can be seen having equal amount of batter in it. You don't have to waste any batter. With the help of the spatula, you have to dispense all the batter in these parts. Now comes the fun part, which is the coloring part. In each portion, you have to mix the color. For red color, I use the liquid red color. If you want to intensify this color, you can add a little bit of brown color to it so that it turns dark. For green color, I used powdered green color, and I added it twice so that I could have a dark green color. For orange, I put the orange color which was in powdered form with me, so I added it. And for yellow, I used liquid yellow color and added twice so that intense yellow color is created. You should be creating intense colors because upon baking, their colors turns a little bit dull. Now for blue, you have to add liquid blue or powdered blue, whichever you have. Gel colors are far more better. And for the purple color, you have to mix 2 colors, that is the pink color and the blue color. Now blue is increased in this, so to make the purple color, I'm adding pink a little bit more, and it will take this batter towards the purple side. Now here you go, your purple color is almost, and now it's finally ready. This was the most interesting color I created. Now in a non-stick pan, you have to grease it with the tissue which has been a little bit touched up by the oil, and then pour the batter in it, and then you have to balance it and spread it evenly in it. Now cover with a lid and cook on a very low flame for 4 minutes. After 4 minutes, you have to turn the side and then cook the other side for 1 minute, of course with the lid covered. After 1 minute, take off the lid and you'll see the pancake is ready. Similarly, cook all other pancakes like this. Try to spread it to an even size. I covered the pancakes with the cloth so that they don't turn dry and let them cool. And after cooling, I spread them over one another and thus removed the excess so that they can be even out on both surfaces. Similarly, I placed them one over the other in the right sequence with the violet under it and the red on the top and rounded the sides. To soak the sponges, I mixed 3 tablespoons of sugar in half cup of water. The leftover crumbs were not to be wasted, and I turned them into small crumbs and then let them in air dried so they can be used for decor purposes. For icing preparation, I took 100 ml of Tetra Pak cream and I added in it 200 ml of whipping cream, and I also added 1 tablespoon of sugar in it because the Tetra Pak cream is salted, so it balances its taste and everything was really chilled. Now I beat it until stiff peaks are formed. It will be best if you have 300 ml of whipping cream only because it really stays very well and it is whipped and it is beaten very well. So I would prefer that. I had only these things at home. Look, the icing is now ready and dry peaks are formed. It is ready to be delivered on the cake. If you have a delay in pouring on the cake, please put this icing in the freezer. Now place the sponges and soak the lowest most sponge pieces of violet or purple color and spread the syrup evenly on it. And now you have to cover it with the icing. I took the flat spatula and I spread the icing all over on the surface. On this comes the blue sponge, and then you have to soak it with the sugar syrup and then again spread the icing which you've prepared, again the green sponge, and then again soaking and again spreading with the icing, again the yellow sponge. There comes the soaking and then the spreading of the icing and the orange color, and then again the soaking with the sugar syrup and again spreading the icing, and finally the red color on the top. It goes with the sequence like violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. So the red comes in the end on the top. So you have to cover it with the icing. Now cover with the icing all around and try to smooth out. I don't make such cakes on everyday basis or very regularly, so I'm trying this cake after a very long time with the icing on it and all around it. If I can do it, you can also do it. Now spread the crumbs all around on the sides. It really covers up the unevenness of the cream and they really look nice. Spread them evenly on all sides and try to cover the sides with it. A little bit of icing was left, so I mixed a little bit of green color in it and put it in the piping bag and piped out big roses all around it. You can add any color like pink, green, yellow upon your choice and pipe out the roses. When you're not using the icing, do please put it in somewhere cool like freezer or fridge because it really melts if you leave it outside. My daughter wanted to decorate this cake from the top with the bunties. She separated all the colors of the bunties and then spread them like red first, then orange, then yellow, then blue, and then green. She was very excited for this cake. And I really allowed her to do this. You have to rest this cake in the refrigerator for at least 6 to 7 hours. Now my cake has been in the fridge for just 1 hour and I could feel the layers were slipping. They were not actually set. But my kids couldn't wait and they were just so anxious to cut the cake that I can't tell you. So I had to cut this cake with the sharp knife, and here you go, I cut the cake. Now I highly recommend you to put this in the refrigerator for 6 to 7 hours. Look at the beautiful colors of the rainbow. They look so nice, so appealing. While the kids were just standing beside me and they just wanted to binge in this cake. Not even a single part was left. This cake was all gone in first hour. This is the inside of the cake. It looks so beautiful with the purple at the bottom, then blue, green, yellow, orange and red. It really looks like a beautiful rainbow. I hope you liked my video. Do subscribe my channel And please do refrigerate your cake after making for about 7 to 8 hours, and it will be best if you refrigerate it overnight. This is the look of the cake. Please do subscribe my channel. Do like and share my video. Do comment that how did your recipe turn out. Okay, bye bye.